So in the first few minutes of this video, I'm not calling the beach by the correct name. The correct name is Snelling Beach.
So today we have a day off.
Skinner's Beach. Skinner's is actually up near.
We've taken a drive.
Gamba. Sorry about
it's
the
roughly 70 k's south of Brownlow, where we're staying, to Skinner's Beach. Beautiful little spot. It's really good fishing here apparently. There's groups of people fishing. We've seen a guy come out and he had about a 45 centimetre long tailor. It's renowned for its fishing. We came down here, it's nice, it's a 30-degree day. Good day for a picnic. So we come down, have a picnic, have a look around Skinner's Beach. I'm sure it's Skinner's or Scanners. I'll check it on the map. But yeah, easy drive on, 4-wheel drive high, pretty compacted sand. There's a couple of others up there, they're pretty safe, pretty compact sand. Just, you know, use your initiative and drive to the conditions, as they say. But it's absolutely beautiful. The water's nice bright blue, water. It's awesome. Perfect day, very light little wind, 30 to 31 degrees. Crystal clear blue water. Just awesome. Skinner's Beach. Like I say, it's about 70 k's. Skinner's Beach. It's about 70 k's away from where we're camping at Brownlow. Easy drive in. 50% dirt driving in, but it's not challenging. It's just corrugated. This will be our picnic spot. Houses up there. But yeah, Skinner's Beach it's called. I just got clarification on. Totally awesome. Like I say, it's mainly used as a fishing beach. People come and fish off it.
Kids up there surfing.
Couple surfing up there. They're putting their boat in the water. Yeah, perfect day. 30 degrees, light wind just to keep the temperature comfortable. The water colour and clarity is just superb. Alright, we'll stop, have a bite to eat.
Maybe get the drone out?
Maybe put the drone up. I'm just checking the wind. Wind's not too challenging for a drone. I might get the drone up and get some drone photography. I won't put it over the water because last time I put the drone over the water it ended up drinking it, which isn't good for it. Alright. I don't know if this up on the video guys, but there's a seal out there about 4 metres off the shore, swimming through. Pops his head up every now and again. I might have taken off. He's swimming through. There's a big, you can see that big shadow in the water. There's a big school of fish just slowly making its way up the beach. And old mate seal came through, but you can see just there's a massive bait ball of what they call a bait ball of big school of fish, and they're just sort of circling an area out there in the water. And we were just sitting here having a bite to eat, and we saw movement. It was a seal bouncing through. He was too quick, but it's alright. Interesting to see what this bait school is. It's fairly large. They have been pulling tailor in. There was a group down in that corner fishing when we got here, and there's a group up there. And they've been casting in and catching, I think it's tailor. Schools of tailor out there. I'm just a little bit disheartened. I saw the seal and I went back to the car to grab the camera, and as soon as I got back down here it was taken off, but anyway, that's what happens. Yeah. Sammy the seal came for a swim through the bait fish. They say don't swim, and it's probably logical because there's a big school of fish out there, and you don't know if sharks are going to be around as well. Usually tail sharks hang swimming around. I got a feeling it's Taylor, because that's what it was pulling out off the water, off the beach here earlier. And when there's Taylor around, you know, the sharks are going to be lurking because they sort of feed off the same sort of fish. Taylor go for the small fish, sharks go for the Taylor, and that's how nature works, I guess. Yeah, still at Scanners Beach. It's just idyllic, isn't it? It's pretty. Very pretty. We look at the houses and we thought, well, they're not that bad. And then we look up here. We've got the castle on the hill. That's just probably worth a couple of mil. Yeah, Scanners Beach. Like I keep saying, Kangaroo Island never fails to disappoint. You turn your head and you go, oh, look at that. Sometimes you haven't even got the camera on. But we're learning, we're keeping it handy close by, because like Senator Seal came through and I caught sight of it. I didn't know what it was. I thought maybe it was a dolphin, but it got clearer. It was a seal, definitely a seal. And he was hanging around the back pool there for fish. He didn't sure he was there and he went to deep water. But yeah, Scanners Beach. There's a lot of people down. Little camping situation there. There's another group there. It's quite a decent. You get your own spots. There's a two-wheel drive up there. That tells you how compact the sand is. It's a two-wheel driver. Got another group there, another group there. So yeah, it's awesome. Living the dream. Just taking it in. Having a break. A day off from work. We go back tomorrow morning. Just give us a breather for a day. This is how we spend our day off.
It's not Scanners Beach, it's Snellings.
Snellings Beach, sorry. I've been directing you in the wrong area. It's Snellings Beach. Sorry, I'm not a local. So we're definitely, it's Snelling Beach.
Yes, Snellings Beach.
Sorry for all the wrong information. A whole video of wrong information, but I have now corrected myself. It's Snellings Beach, guys. Snellings Beach. So hit me up in the comments for being a bit of an idiot for not knowing where I am, but Snellings Beach is definitely where we are. Sorry for leading you astray in the first couple of minutes of the video. Definitely pretty anyway. So we made our way back from Snellings Beach. It was Snellings Beach, we rechecked it. Along the coast road, which is dirt, and it was good quality dirt. Pretty much what you see there. It was 4-wheel drive high all the way. A couple of little potholes and corrugations, easily done in 2-wheel drive, as we saw heaps of 2-wheel drives on it as well. To a lavender farm, just outside of Emu Bay. I think this is a freebie if you're in the area. Drop on by. It's free entry, I'm pretty sure. It has a cafe and that sort of attractions, but it's a little lavender farm and it's only about, what, 2-3 k's out of Emu Bay. And we're Brownlow, which is over the horizon there, we're about 10-15 k's back from our campsite.
Smell it.
Emu Bay Lavender Farm. As I say, it's a free attraction if you're into that kind of stuff. Bees and lavender. They do tours, I'm pretty sure, but you've got to pay money for that, obviously. Just dropped in on the way back from Snellings Beach. Different growths of different growing lavenders, different
Used for different things.
things, essential oils, all that sort of stuff.
Aromatherapy.
Aromatherapy. You can certainly smell the lavender. People use it in medicines and aromatherapies and essential oils and all that sort of stuff. But we'll have a quick walk through it. And it's a family-owned business, I do believe.
Grosso.
Different spin-offs from the basic lavender plant. Different varieties, different classifications.
Can you smell it?
You can smell it. You can smell the lavender. Be good if you're here and you're stressed, you can just walk through. So we came out from Snelling's Beach, up past the lavender farm. Thought we'd just drop in and have another look at Emu Bay, which is pretty much on our probably best spots on Kangaroo Island so far. Have another look at the bay. We did take a quick drive on it. It's probably our number one to do on Kangaroo Island. If you've got a number one to do on Kangaroo Island, drop us a comment and tell us what you prefer on Kangaroo Island. We enjoyed Emu Bay, then we probably enjoyed Snellings, and third on our list would be the beach just before Snellings. I can't think of the name at the moment anyway. But this is probably the better beach on the island. It's the most popular. It's more four-wheel drives on it today. It's just a part of the world you can't do anything wrong with. We've had nothing but good weather the whole trip. It's been a bit cold coming into autumn, but it's just been rain free, although the locals do say wintertime it can drop as low as 5 degrees. We've hit 31 today, which is just perfect weather, and the water quality is just absolutely unreal, clear as. This Emu Bay is spectacular. We enjoy Emu Bay.
We do.
Had a little staff meeting, and we've discovered that at the end of the staff meeting, Emu Bay is number one, Snelling's Beach is number 2 on the list, and Stokes Bay is number 3. This is Emu Bay still on a very low tide. It's just awesome. Colours of the waters goes from crystal clear to a green to a blue to a dark blue. It's just awesome. Feels like you could be anywhere. It's a very low tide. We're trying to spot fish, but doesn't seem to be any around in the shallows. There's a few fishing boats off the jetty. We can't spot them in closer than maybe the line of the fishing boats, and where we live on the mid coast of New South Wales, you can walk out onto jetties and you can spot in the shallows fish swimming. Just can't seem to get it down here at Kangaroo Island. Maybe there's a reason for it. Don't know. There are lots of prevalent white pointers are prevalent on Kangaroo Island. They are pretty much there, and seals and sea lions are all the other predators that are out there. Seals and sea lions will eat the fish. Sharks will eat the seals and sea lions. So all the locals say, by all means have a swim. Can't guarantee if you come back. Sharks are out there. Anyhow, it's a perfect spot for a day off. Just wander around and look at stuff for hours on end. So Emu Bay goes along there. Across over that headland is a town called Brownlow, which is where we're staying. So it's only, what, 6-7 kilometres away? 8 kilometres as the crow flies, as they say. But the beach at Brownlow isn't as quality as this. It's just like a low tide flat. You got to walk 100 metres out just to get into deep water. Here is the deepest part in this section of the island, Kangaroo Island, because this faces towards the mainland, so this faces west. Mainland's in that direction, across there. You come in at Point Jervis, get your ferry across to come to the island, and vice versa back. So you get in at Penneshaw and you get the ferry across at Penneshaw, and it's only what, 15 k's across the water, basically. Half an hour ferry ride from the mainland to the island and vice versa, but it's definitely well worth it. We wouldn't come over and just spend a weekend or a long weekend. You need at least a week, if not 10 days, to do the whole island properly, and that's dedicating a day each day to going out to each different part of the island, because the thing with the island is it's got a lot to see, but it's spread out a lot. Average about 50 or 100 kilometres just to get to the place you want to see, so that's what, an hour's drive. Good hour or two exploring it, an hour back, so that's what, 4 hours just to go and have a check for what you wanted to see. So you've got to take that into consideration as well. And if you want to do Flinders National Park, which is down the other end of the island, that's an hour and a half. That's 120 k's, which is the length of the island. So you've got to take all that travel into consideration if you're going out for the day. You spend that hour and a half travelling, you've got to have that hour and a half back home, so there's 3 hours. And then you've got to work out how many hours you're going to spend looking at doing stuff out. We always pre-plan our trip the night before, so for example, an hour out, we'll leave at 9, we'll get there at 10. Look around till midday, 1 o'clock, spend the hour back, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock back home. Download all the video. Get ourselves ready for the working day tomorrow. But this is certainly a nice way to relax on a day off. There's the actual township of Emu Bay. It's not real big, but it's got a population, I reckon, of about 150, 200 people maybe. It's on the small to medium sized townships on the island. Penneshaw is the biggest, if you can call it, yeah, it's a town on the island. Penneshaw is your biggest. And I guess it's going to be Brownlow, where we're staying. It's probably the second biggest town on the island. But certainly a spot to come and visit. Highly recommend coming here. Like I say, it's not for 4 or 5 days. You've got to have at least 10 days minimum to come here. That way you can milk it for all it's worth, get all your sights out, spend a decent time looking around. Go back to the favourite ones if you want to. We've come back to Emu Bay because it's on our #1 list. And just come over and have a good time, just relax. Nothing on the island's a problem. All the locals seem to be nice and chilled and relaxed. There's no angst there, there's no stress. We've certainly noticed that the locals don't really stress too much about anything. It's just all here to have fun and enjoy. They do say it's expensive because it is an island, so the prices are quite up on the mainland, but a ship there probably, and there's all that handling and stuff. But certainly won't disappoint you. Hasn't disappointed us. There's always something new to see. And get into Kangaroo Island, guys. It's just awesome. Everything's different. Like on this there's 2 coasts. There's this coast and there's the other west coast on the other side. That's where Seal Bay and a lot of the other attractions are. There's different how can I explain it? There's different ranges of things to see. This side's very beachy, very relaxed, very rocky. That's exposed there to the Great Australian Bight, so that's a lot more windswept, a lot more dramatic. Here's a lot more laid back, beachy, fishy type feeling. So you can get a contrast of both worlds there. But that's the nature of the island. It's rough on one side, smooth on the other. Lots of hikes to do if you're in the hiking game. Heaps to do. You can do a 5-day hike from one end of the island to the other end. And there's a 3-day one that goes from coast to coast, so you start off at this coast and end at the west coast. But there's heaps to do and see over here. Guys, get out. Kangaroo Island's the place to be. I don't know if you guys can see it, but stingrays coming through this crystal lunch swimming channel. You can see how he camouflages himself in that seaweed, can't you? He can camouflage himself well in that seaweed bed there. In fact, he's moved out over there, back onto the sand. He adapts really well. Guess you got to if you're hunting in the shallows. That's pretty cool. It's about the only sort of fish we've seen in the shallows. Well, stingray. Fish overall. Pretty cool. Him clean as it's on the bottom and pull the stuff up. It's pretty cool.
She said she loved me, she never leave.